Hey, what's going on, family? This mental stimulant, and I'm coming through with one of my normal change of perspective videos. I was just in a location picking up some chicken for a friend of mine. Right? I have been waiting for first they said it was a 3-minute wait because the chicken was cooking. So I go sit in the car, come back. They like it's another 7 minutes wait because it's still cooking. I'm like, okay. Store is starting to get crowded. The drive-through is wrapped around the building. And it allowed me, in this moment, I'm being shown a different perspective about our anxiety and our impatience of waiting. We can't stand the waiting. I'm guilty of this too. I don't like waiting, especially extended amounts of time. So there was a guy in there. He said, I come in here all the time. Every time I come here, I gotta wait 15, 20 minutes. Every time your chicken place, the chicken should be ready. And while he's yapping off, I got my hands folded. I'm standing in the cut. And I'm observing the orders that they have going out. I mean, nobody is ordering, a 2 or 3 piece, a couple of pieces of chicken. People was coming in there ordering platters and platters of chicken. And I don't know if he was just unaware or too self-absorbed to really see what was going on. Lots of times we want to get up and go. It's fast food. We want to get it and go. But we will complain if the order is messed up due to rushing. If you're given the wrong order. All types of things happen when people are in a rush. I want you to consider one thing. How would you feel if you're standing in a hot kitchen for 8 to 10 hours and someone is spewing and outrage and starting a scene? You're sweating bullets and annoyed, trying to hurry up the best you can. Just think about it if it was you. What if it was your child, your high school student that's just starting out or could have been working the industry for a while? A lot of people move in a certain pace as to not make mistakes, because the last thing a person wants is to be cursed out because there was a mistake on their part. It's bad enough people are already hard to please. People think the sun rises and sets on them. They're special. They are different than everybody else. When they come through the door, everything supposed to shift in their direction, in their favor. Life just doesn't work like that. And I want you to consider the next time that you're faced with something like this, consider how you making that person feel. 9 times out of 10, they're already at a job they don't want to be at. Let's be realistic about it. If everybody could sit at home, acquire a check, and not work, they would never show up. But people have responsibilities. People have bills. They'd rather make an honest living serving the public instead of being out here taking from people, hitting people over the head, and all of these types of other things. You must consider, man, you may have it better than somebody as far as bills and check and things of this nature, but never get so caught up in your self-delusions to think that these people that serve you every day actually want to be there. They're not there by their personal choice, really. They're there to make things happen. So if you're having a bad day and you got to deal with the public, pray, that whatever energy that's on you that got you in such a negative, nasty mood, pray it off of you. Say a prayer before you walk into these establishments. Consider, before opening your mouth, if you were on the other side of the counter, or your child, you wouldn't want your child being talked to like that. You wouldn't want to be talked to like that. Because in actuality, the solution to the problem is everybody cook. Nobody wants to cook. Everybody wants to eat out and be serviced, and they want it quick, fast, like a snap of a finger, and things just absolutely don't work like that, because if they did, you would be at home preparing meals for yourself. But you don't want to do it. You want someone else to do it for you. Consider that. I've had this conversation many, many times, even down to tipping. A lot of people are so against tipping people that serve them, but never considering you wouldn't need someone to serve you if you would do it for yourself. But you don't want to do it for yourself. You want something for nothing. These people that show up in all these different walks of life that service the public, they absolutely don't want to be there. There's a need for them to be there. And the need is you don't want to cook for yourself. You don't want to do X, Y, and Z for yourself. So you want to pay someone else to do it because you don't want to. Keep that in mind. If all of the people that are in service quit today, all of the people that like DoorDash and Uber Eats, all these different little services, grocery delivery and things of this nature, you know why you don't want to go grocery shopping. You don't want to stand in that line. You don't want to have to carry those bags. But you want someone else to do it for you. And you have the audacity to be nasty because you don't want to tip them for their labor. Like, come on. Where in the world can you get something for nothing? Please show me. Please show me. For goodness sake, the price on everything is constantly going up. Constantly going up. So why do you have this need that you can walk into any establishment, be serviced, have someone to cut your food for you, cook it and feed it to you, and you just have to pay for being there? You're paying the establishment. You're not paying the hands that do the work. You're not paying the hands that make sure your order is right, that service to you, make sure it's of good temperature, to make sure it's visually edible. Just put yourself in the other person's shoes. That's all that I'm saying. Yes, of course, you could have a great job and don't have to be subjected to manual labor or servicing the public, but it could be you. God has a very funny sense of humor. He loves teaching lessons. Because we all have to learn these things for our evolution, to be upstanding human beings. So, I want you to keep those things in mind. And hopefully it gave you a change of perspective. You know, I love you so much. Blessings on your journey. Peace.